for once.
Alright, so I'll just take care of this one. As far as hardware goes, there actually is a surprise in here. If you look at the numbers, the 360 surpassed the Wii in sales.
Yeah, that's because of the release
that
of the
redesign.
Slim.
I think Microsoft's pretty happy with that redesign.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're going to get a lot of sales in September, too.
Looking pretty good.
I have anecdotal evidence. Like, I've gone into GameStops, and I've had people go to the places, and there are Wii's, available for sale, and they're like, hey, can I, do you have any more of the new 360s in the stock? And I was like, no, we just sold out about an hour ago. And I'm just thinking, like, I never thought I would hear that anytime soon, but it happens. It was, I know personally, if I was in the market for a 360, I mean, the Slim is definitely worth it. It's nice.
Yeah, and integrated wireless.
So you can't get ripped off $100 to buy a Wi-Fi thing. Yes, you should. It's definitely a nice redesign.
DS, about 500,000. Not really that surprising. They took off the PS2 finally, but I still think it deserves to be on here for all eternity because we all know it's still selling 50,000 units a month. So whatever.
Somehow, it's still selling.
And the PS3 and the PSP, no surprises there. Relatively low. In June, Red Dead Redemption still sits at the top at 582.6. Galaxy 2, Mario Galaxy 2 at 548.4.
That's one thing I do want to note, and because we were a little upset about the sales of Galaxy 2 originally, but I think it's just going to become one of those Nintendo games that sells for months and months.
It's not falling, not the same number, or if not higher than what they had last time.
It's just going to stay there for like such a long time.
You see, with the other consoles, it's like, oh, Call of Duty comes out, let's all buy it right away, 4 million on the first day. But if you look at Galaxy 2, I mean, that's 500,000 right now, and it sold about that much the previous month. So, I mean, that right there is great numbers, and I would not be surprised if it made this list again for a few months to come.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be there, it'll keep going. I mean, like, if you sell 1 million units, this is one console, this is not 3. Or, it's just one, and it's just, you sell 1 million, that's good work right there.
Yep.
But, it's a Mario game, so you're at a higher echelon, so... it's definitely not bad that it's there. I expected more. I expected 1 million first month sales.
We still got 2 Mario games in the top 5. I mean,
yeah, Super Mario Brothers still there, and the Unspeakable Name is still there.
Just Dance, yes.
Hey, Just Dance 2 got announced a while ago.
Yeah, I know. So pumped.
And we roll on down. No more surprises here. The UFC games are on here. I have good things about those. Rand's little favorite, Transformers War for Cybertron.
Yeah.
But also, he's been playing Lego Harry Potter
I was more surprised that Lego Harry Potter got on here because it was
it
was only on there for 2 days. It was released June 29th. So it was only available in June for 2 days, and it still made the top 10.
Yeah.
And the Wii version. Usually you expect games like that to make, be like 360.
I don't know. I think it's because it's sort of like a family game, and I think that's
more.
And you can't argue with the install base of the Wii.
Yeah, because like back when I got my Wii, my parents got me a bunch of like the first Harry Potter game. They said they would rather get it for the Wii, that way I could actually move around rather than sit there and...
that doesn't really happen. I've played a lot of Wii games just lying on my bed looking like a retard
I know,
with my hands.
It's really, instead of you just standing up and moving around, it's you just sitting down and
You're just making a lot of retarded gestures with your hands, pretty much.
But then again,
you're having a good time, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, making gestures with your hands and having a good time. I don't know what you guys are playing, but...
Tactical action, that's what we were doing.
Oh, that's why.
Anyway, Mansion for the Xbox.
Biggest surprise is definitely this 360 surpassing the Wii. Clearly Microsoft won the battle, but they haven't won the war of install base. There's pretty much no hope of making that up.
I think that they're gonna win the war because everyone buys a Wii.
And then doesn't.
I would disagree.
But like,
I would kind of disagree.
I think the
Wii
cannot be outsold at this point.
Well, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be outsold, but I mean you have to. I mean, I understand that there's some people who actually do play the Wii, regularly. But who here has bought the Wii and it just collects dust? I mean,
there probably are a lot of those people.
I mean, I know, when I'm on these websites, I know dozens of people who say they never even touched their Wii. I mean,
that is the problem with the name right there. I never touch my Wii. Not in public, at least.
Other than it's.
I thought we were all over that. It's been out for like how many
Yeah, I
years?
know. Why is this joke still
I thought
happening?
this joke got old for me like a year after it
it's
came out.
Still good.
Hey, people could be saying why they released the Wii
That
Motion
joke is
Plus
collecting
with the
dust,
black
and
Wii
we just
instead
got
of yeah. Why release the Wii Motion Plus with the black Wii instead of the white Wii? I never know.
But anyway, I do support kind of what you're
Different
saying.
strokes for different
I had
folks.
I had an English teacher. I took a sociology course, and this woman she had the Nintendo Wii, and she said she'd never played it. And I was in that class, and of course I was doing pretty much every project about video games. I was talking about all this stuff, basically incorporating this show into my classwork, and
OFG.
But and yeah, she just after I did all that, she was asking me questions, and she wanted to play really, really bad. I never really know what happened to that, but yeah, it's kind of like I know a lot of people who own it, and then they don't actually play it, or they buy it, and then they buy the Wii Fit and all that business.
Yeah,
and
that does happen a lot.
I
I do have a lot of family that do.
But
do that.
think about it. How often do you play a lot of your games? There's a game that everyone has in their collection they haven't touched in a while. I haven't touched games. I've bought games and haven't even played them yet.
Yeah, I have Super Mario Galaxy 2 still wrapped in my shelf.
I mean, my Steam collection, I got a couple packs with games in it. I mean, I don't know what some of these games are. I'm never gonna play them, but I own them. It's kind of a similar situation.
For me, it's a little different because if I had the requirements to play those games, like I have a bunch of Steam games, I can't play them. Why? Because my computer refuses to run it, and I'd be playing PS2 games, but some asshole broke my PS2. And I can't afford another one.
Like, I mean, take a look at me. I had a Wii for like 3 years before I actually got a game other than Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Like, I had a game and then I sold it because I never played it. That was like one of the games I actually sold. That was the Harry Potter game.
All right, but anyway, I guess we should let you guys in on the secret.
Yes.
This has been a long time coming, and the reason why Ranix was hosting this show is that I'm actually leaving the show. I'm going to leave OFG for at least a little while, and so is the Chief.
That is true.
Times are changing, and I'm actually not going to be here. So I'm... it's been something I've been working on for a long time. It's been, it's been my project, and
now he's passing the torch.
He's put a lot of time and effort into it, and I think we can all see that.
And I'm actually really upset right now. I really don't want to go. It's been such a big part of my life, and I know it's kind of weird because we don't have a whole lot of people that watch it and stuff like that. But it's been an honor, guys. I really really love working on the show with you guys, and it's been something that's been so fun. And there's still a couple things I need to do before I go, but maybe I'll come back. I might, post a video or two.
I think we can all see that we had something really special here, and that, for the last few months that we were doing this, I mean, every so often we get together and we get to talk about something we all care about, which is video games, and I think we all had a good time doing it. And we all had a good time coming here and, even listening to the shows, even if it's just us talking, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even if it's just us watching the show.
But still, I'm really glad that, we had this. And I think this is something that you should be very proud of, Tim, because you put a lot of time and effort into it. And I think it's definitely something you should be proud of. It's something very impressive, and I'm very glad I was here to be in the presence of you, Rans, and I'm really looking forward to see the new direction you take with the show.
Mm-hmm.
And, Scalbar, you've done a fantastic job of setting up this studio. I mean, I guess nobody really can see, but...
I don't think they want to.
But maybe they don't want to. But, I mean, we've come a long way from what we started out as. Definitely come a long way. And the fact that we're all able to sit here and talk to each other like this, I mean, that's just fantastic. Great job on, the technical side of things.
Yeah. I try to, get things as comfortable as possible.
But,
I'm sure you guys will make a guest appearance every now and again.
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, I'll try to come back, but I really don't see too much of that.
Maybe like as a guest host.
Maybe we can even see if we can get you guys on Skype once in a while.
Yeah, we used to do the call things. Yeah, and if there's a game coming out that's big that I'm gonna play, which I don't really see much coming out in the future, but
I
Who knows? You might be surprised.
I count like 21 just until November.
I mean, it's clear we're all really good friends here, and of all this